first kind of survey administration is self-administered. So if I came into this classroom with a bunch of surveys and said, anyone who's interested, could you take my survey? And I passed it around, that would be self-administered.
You have the people there.
Exactly, it's a captive audience. I have 40 of you, bam, right here. And I could get 40 people quickly right away. You all are so smart.
No.
I don't have to tell you.
I'm Ophra Leyser Whalen. I'm an assistant professor of sociology in the sociology and anthropology department. So I'll be directing a course that is an introduction to sociology class. So the focus is going to be more on medical sociology, which is my area. So for the course I'll be directing specifically, we're going to probably be looking at reproductive health and birth, which also I think applies to everyone. I mean, whether you're a man or a woman, you'll know someone who has given birth, who will give birth. And so we'll be looking at it again, sort of from the political side. There's a really interesting history of politics between OBGYNs and midwives of sort of vying for power over this. There's the legal aspect of why there's such a high C-section rate in the US, and particularly in El Paso. And what's interesting about it then, though, is that we're not coming at it from a personal point of view, but we're really expanding and looking at a sociological point of view, a large structural point of view. So some of the things that we learn will jive with our personal experiences and some won't, which are always interesting and challenging. I'm a mixed methods researcher, so I do quantitative and qualitative research. So depending on the semester, we might be doing interviews or focus groups of physicians or midwives or pregnant women or people who have just given birth or their spouses or partners, or we might be doing surveys, quantitative surveys. So we'll learn a lot of the methodology behind what's the best method to use based on the research question, and sort of develop those and then go out into the field, clinics, people's homes, people's offices, and get their perspectives. And more specifically, you know, these are students who want to go into either behavioral sciences or biological sciences, and my course merges the two. For those in the behavioral sciences, I think it's a really cool way to study sociology, is through that lens of health, because everyone has interactions with the health field.